now we are going to change the symbology of the hydrology with a small difference right now. Instead of a single symbol, we are going to categorize symbol. In this case, we will set the symbology based on the order of the drainage. Let's keep this way, a simple line. No problem the color here, because we are going to change for a color ramp. You will understand what happened here. Let's set blues. This will be the color ramp. Let's change, because I don't want any of the hydrology being shown as a white. So let's click here and change, for example, this white to this blue here. Let's just right click. No. Let's copy this code and click here and change for this color and delete all the other stops. We will have a slight different. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stops. So this one will be 20%. This one 40%. Help me here. 40%, 60, and 80. Okay, we have this ramp, and just let's classify. Here will be shown all the orders we have in this shapefile. We have 7 orders for the hydrology. You know what this means, the order of the water body. I'll do it again, but I'll change the symbol here to show the width based on the order as well. To do that, we can change here, but I want to change again based on the order. So how the bigger the order, the thicker will be the hydrology. So to do that, we come here, edit, very similar to the field calculator. It's the same idea even. The thickness, I want it to be the order. I can just type order because I have the order. It's working okay. But if I just use the order as the overall thickness, the order 7 will be too thick for our project. As you can see here, this one have no order, this one another order, and if we find let's say orders 5 or 6, too thick for our project, it's not good. So we can change this again. Let's go back there, change the symbol, configure, simple line. When you adopt an expression for anything here, the symbol changes. So you can see here is in yellow and with this E. I'll edit it. I don't want this much thick. So let's put it in between parentheses and divide by, I don't know, 3 maybe. Let's see if it shows better. Okay, so the thicker, the higher the order of the hydrology we have, the thicker will be our symbol, and the more darker blue it will be. Okay, just keep this way. Apply. Okay, we have them, our hydrology for our project. But now I wanna symbols, labels. Let's set labels. No labels, no. Now we can go to single labels, the same idea. In this case, I'll show you what we have as attribute table for this shape file. Right click, open attribute table. Look, we have lots of attributes for every kind of feature. Each line is a single order course. We have the order, API name, API code. As you can see, lots for the whole country. For this one example, I can select and ask to see only the selected one. So in this case, this stream is the Jobstown stream. The API code is this one. To show the label, just come here, labels, no labels, single labels. The attribute I want to show is only the API name. The text will be the same idea. Color, black, no, doesn't make sense. What I wanna, blue. It matches with the idea, but later I will show you a better way. Again, formatting, keep this way. Mask, no mask, but buffer is always a good touch. Placement, parallel, no, I want to curve it to follow the alignment of the streams. Above or below, doesn't matter. And the priority, let's put in the middle here. Good one. Apply. As you can see here, well placed, a nice and clean and professional labeling. But I could finish this way, but I'll show you why it's being shown in red, because this button here is on. Just turn it off. Um, it's okay so far. Let's change small detail. From this color, how about we can show the label the same color of the streams based on their thickness? So let's go here, expression, edit. How about symbol color, the same color? So okay, apply. As you can see, it follows the color of the symbol it represents. Better, right? Very professional. Let's save our project. Now, what I wanna, we are almost there. I wanna buffer zone to show, to give our reader, the reader of our project, a notion of distance. So let's go to these two here, right click, and let's say plugins toolbar, and database toolbar, and manage layers is a good one. Attributes, good one. So we can go to this clog here. It will load this processing toolbox. It's a handy tool we have in QGis. Here you can type the kind of operation you want to do. As I told you, how about buffer? So you type buffer, it will show you the tool to do that. But I don't want just one buffer. I want at least 5, having a distance among them of 100 meters. I can do one by one here, or I can go here and set a multi-ring buffer. The problem here, it will create some donuts. You'll have a hole in the middle of the buffers. I'll show you how to work with this tool in the future. Let's go here. I can create just one in this window, but I can as well run as a batch process. The layer I wanted to have the buffer will be our site boundary. The distance will be 100 segments. Type every time, in this case 1000, because it will kind of offer you an aspect more rounded. Will be um, more nicer to see. Okay, and as I told you, I wanna 5 of them, 1, 2, 3. So 5. I wanna pick autofill down. We'll have 100 here. Here I can follow the same idea, but then we need 100, 200, 300, 4, 5. At the end, um, I'll look for where I'm going to save this. Okay, change from gel package to shapefile. As I told you in the beginning, we will work as shapefiles, so SHP files in our folder. So xxx buffer, save. Take out this number. I'll show you why is that. So save, autofill, yeah, with numbers. So the first will create this with the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and everything else are good. Here is okay. Load layers on completion, check, and run. Close. We have all of them here, as you can see. It's not the way I want to show. I want to have this in our project. So select all of them, and let's try to merge them. Merge in just one here. Merge vector layers, input layers. Select all of them here. Back destination, the projection, and the merged. We can keep it as a temporary, because if any error occurs during the process, we can run again without needing to create a new file within the folder. So we'll keep this way. Run. It's merged. How I know this? Just open the attribute table. We have 5 geometries here. Let's tidy up this one. I don't wanna all these fields. Let's edit and delete some fields. To delete them is here. Select all the fields you don't wanna have anymore. I just wanna have the label. I can delete and clear it later, no problem, but let's keep it. Select all of them. Okay, all deleted. So this first one will be, let's say, just save here. Let's change the symbology to make it easier to work. Later we do it properly. Let's just use this one for now. So as you can see, we have the 5 of them selected. The closest one I know it is the 100 meter. This one I know it's the 200 meters. The third probably will be 300. The fourth 400, and the fifth 500 meters. Save, finish. Do you want to save? Yeah, I want to. So here, those doesn't matter anymore. Select them, just remove them from our project. The merged looks like nice. to our project. So let's click on this symbol to save it definitely. From job package to shape, the place will be in the project folder. So again, um, site buffer and save. Okay, saved. It doesn't change the name in your layer because that name is of the file, not the layer. We can change the name here, site buffer. Let's change the symbology to categorize. The same idea we just did for the hydrology. Now the classifier will be the labels. The symbol will be not this one. The overall idea will be outline of course, but will not be a solid in this case. Let's use the dash line. And keep this way for now. Okay. In the ramp color again, let's select a different ramp color. I like to use yellow because it makes a nice contrast against the background image. Uh, so we don't have any option here in yellow. Let's say the orange. Let's follow this. The same idea, we can invert to the darker, be closer to our site. So let's invert here and let's classify. Created all the symbologies. Take out this one, apply. All good here. But it's too close the color to the proposed development. And let's change to another color, another ramp here. We can create a new color ramp. Gradient. The first one will be, as I told you, I like yellow. Let's select yellow. And the final, we can select here the same yellow, but here I want a clearer. Let's put here. Let's add one new stock, double click here. It will be yellow, 50%. And here in the beginning, a darker yellow. How about here? Darker one to create a ramp. It's okay. Apply, delete all of this and classify again. Apply is there. Better. I'm just feeling this too thick. Just put this thinner. And classify again. Need to delete them. Classify. Apply. Way better. Now let's put some labels. Single labels. The label will be the label we just typed it before. The same idea. Keep it black and a buffer will be a nice touch. The placement around centroid, no. Let's use the perimeter curved online to the label be above the line. As you can see, they are positioned there. We can later show you how to put them just one line here aligned. Well, let's say we just wanted this for our site location project. Okay, let's zoom to this, and in the next video I will show you how to go to the layout and print this image.